Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Today, October 31, 2023, we'll be having opening of bids for 7 civil works project, particularly with contract ID number 23BI0118 up to 23BI000124. But before we stand, let us all stand for a prayer.
Lord of wisdom, source of intelligence, we welcome you to this auspicious gathering, an august moment for the pursuit of knowledge that is offered for the glory of your name. We do not wish to ask you more than just you joining us today, but we look forward to your heavenly grace to amplify the desire for truth, to look up for and become prudent to learning. Keep us grounded in your love and mercy as we traverse a challenging path to keeping the inclination of understanding you and your most awe-inspiring creation. Be with us, O Lord, and descend your Spirit on us to maintain an earnest desire for knowledge, truth, and understanding you, the guide of the wise, the stronghold of the learned. This we ask through Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Be seated. A pleasant morning to each and everyone, especially our YouTube live viewers. So who are watching us via YouTube live, fellow back members. Uh, let's start with Engineer Danilo Bernabe, our back vice chair, Madam regular member, Madam Veronica Leodobico, Ivy Salazar, provisional member for all types of procurement, technical working group for present, and the secretariat. Once again, a pleasant morning to each and everyone. So to continue, may I first ask the secretariat to read the attendance and declare if we have a quorum. Before our secretariat, Engineer Brian Nelagusto, may I ask who are the invited observers for today's opening of bids? Engineer Brian Augusto.
A pleasant morning to all, and thank you, Mr. Chair, for our official observers for today's procurement activity, which is opening of bids. For the letter to notice to observers, our first observers for today's procurement activity is number one is the resident auditor from the Commission on Audit, DPWH Nueva Vizcaya First District Engineering Office, Bayombong, Nueva Vizcaya. Our second official observer, sir, is Environmental Planner Maria Ana M. Pulido, CE, National President from Philippine Institute of Environmental Planners, PIEP, from UP Diliman, Quezon City. And our third official observer, sir, is Engineer Gladys G. Tubercio, alternate observer from the National Contractors Association of the Philippines Incorporated, Aritao, Nueva Vizcaya. And the letter to observers dated October 13, 2023, and it was duly received by the Commission on Audit on October 13, 2023. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Engineer Brian Nilagusto, for reading the letter to the observers for today's procurement activities. How about, do we have any about the other observers aside from the commercial authority? How do you, by email?
Yes, sir. We send the letter to observers via email, sir. Kindly flash the email. It was my official email, sir, to invitation of the observers dated October 13, 2023. Thank you.
So you have sent through via Gmail, but there are no reply or acknowledgement for these two observers aside from the Commission of Audit.
None, sir. No auto reply, sir, for the
So, uh,
letter of invitation to them.
okay, thank you. So they are not present for today. So, but we have sent them letters and through via email. So we just continue the procurement activities. So to continue, may again request Engineer Brian Neil Augusto, our Head Secretariat, to read the attendance for today's procurement activities and declare if we have a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Pleasant morning to all. May the blessing of heaven rest upon us all. May love, harmony prevail, and every moral and social virtue bind us all. Without further ado, here are the roll call for the attendance for today's opening of bids. For the bids and awards committee composition, we have Engineer Valentino B. Sareno,
Present.
Back Chairperson, Chief Planning and Design Section, Engineer Danilo A. Bernabe,
Present.
Back Vice Chairperson, Chief Quality Assurance Section, Madam Veronica G. Ludovico,
Present.
Provisional Member and User, Chief Administrative Section, Architect Ivy O. Salazar,
Present.
Provisional Member for all types of project procurement. We have Engineer Bayani F. Molina, Provisional Member and User from the Construction Section, Engineer Jermin B. Buenavista, Provisional Member and User from the Planning and Design Section. And for the roll call, sir, for the Back Secretariat, yours truly, Brian Neil G. Augusto, Head. For Back Secretariat members, we have Mr. Remigio A. Santos, Back Secretariat Member, Mr. Allen Edward G. Damaso, Back Secretariat Member, Miss Ande Erica Fatima P. Cabang, Back Secretariat Member, Miss Simonette T. Lacorda, Back Secretariat Member, Miss Lutgarda D. Reyes, Back Secretariat Member. And for the Back Technical Working Group, sir, who are present for today's activity, we have Miss Diane Sheldon Balico, TWG Member, Engineer Rayward C. Cortez, TWG Member, Engineer Myrtle G. Degamo, TWG Member, Engineer Rolly Ian B. Sinpego, TWG Member, Engineer Narcisa M. Santos, TWG Member, and Engineer Angie A. Reyes, TWG Member. Sir, majority of the back composition are here by President for today's activity. Therefore, there is a constitution of quorum. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer. Thank you, Engineer. Hello, hello. Hello. Thank you, Engineer. Yeah. Thank you, Engineer Brian Neil Augusto, for reading the attendance for today's procurement. For reading today's procurement activity. Since we have a quorum as back chair, I now declare that this procurement activities is officially open and on order. To continue, I will first read the section 29 of the revised IRR of RA 9184, the 2016, regarding bid opening. The bank shall open the bids immediately after the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. The time, date, and place of the opening of bids shall be specified in the bidding documents. In case the bids cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reasons, the bank shall take custody of the bids submitted and reschedule the opening of bids on the next working day or at the soonest possible time through the issuance of a notice of postponement to be posted in the PhilJEP's website and the website of the procuring entity concerned. The bidders or their duly authorized representatives may attend the opening of bids. The BAC shall ensure the integrity, security, and confidentiality of all submitted bids. The abstract of bids as read and the minutes of the bid opening shall be made available to the public upon written request and payment of a specified fee to recover costs of materials. That is Section 29 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, which is bid opening. So, to continue, again, may ask the Secretariat if we have any submission through our electronic e-bid portal.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kindly pause the EBID portal. As we can see, sir, on the screen, the 7 projects with contract ID number 23BI018 to contract ID number 23BI0124 is officially closed at 9 a.m. There is no EBID submission, sir, through our EBID portal. Thank you. Only manual submission. Thank you.
Again, thank you, Engineer Brian L. Augusto, our head secretariat. So all submission are through manual submission by the prospective bidders. So to continue, this is the we will go for the agenda for today, which is the opening of bids of the 7 civil works. Let's start for the project number 1 with contract ID number 23BI00118. The name of project, Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings / Facilities to support social services, construction of multipurpose building, Poblacion, Villaverde, Nueva Vizcaya. The location of project, Villaverde, Nueva Vizcaya. The indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC is 4,950,000 pesos. The project description, construction of 2-story multipurpose hall, duration 180 calendar days. The cost of bid documents 5,000 pesos. Source of fund fiscal year 2023. The pickup license size range is small b. For this particular project, we have 2 participating bidders in the name of number 1, QCD Construction and Supply and Tamray Construction. May I request from the Secretariat, Madam Lutgarda Reyes, to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents, first for QCD Construction and Supply. Then kindly show it to our video screen for the benefit of our YouTube live viewers and the prospective bidders. Then kindly give it to Architect Ivy Salapasar and he will give it to our TWG members. You know that. True. Next bidder for this project is Tamray Construction. Again, may I request Madam Lutgarda Reyes to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of Tamray Construction. And again, please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our prospective bidders and also our YouTube live viewers. Then kindly give it to Engineer Bayani F. Molina. Okay, let's proceed for the project number 2 with contract ID number 23BI0119. The name of project, Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings/Facilities to Support Social Services, completion of multipurpose building, Bintawan, Norte, Villaverde, Nueva Vizcaya. The location of project, Villaverde, Nueva Vizcaya. Indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC is 1,980,000 pesos. Project description, completion of two-story multipurpose hall. The duration, 85 calendar days. Cost of bid documents, 5,000 pesos. Source of fund, fiscal year 2023. Pickup license size range, small b. Participating bidders are number 1, QCD Construction and Supply. Number 1, QCD Construction and Supply. And the second one is Tamray Construction. Again, may I request Madam Ruth Reyes to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of QCD Construction and Supply. And again, please show to our video screen for the benefit of our prospective bidders and also our YouTube live viewers. Kindly give it to Madam Sheldon Balico, one of our TWG member. The next bidder for this project is Tamray Construction. Again, Madam Lutgarda Reyes, kindly get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of Tamray Construction. And again, please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our YouTube live viewers and also our prospective bidders. And kindly give it to Engineer Rayward Cortez, one of our TWG member. Let's proceed for the project number 3 with contract ID number 23BI0120. The name of project, Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings/Facilities to Support Social Services, construction of multipurpose building, Dulli, Ambaguio, Nueva, Vizcaya. The location of project, Ambaguio, Nueva, Vizcaya. The indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC is 4,950,000 pesos. Project description, construction of 8 meters by 12 meters, two-story multipurpose hall. The duration, 190 calendar days. The cost of bid documents, 5,000 pesos. The source of fund, FY 2023. Pickup license size range, small b. For this particular project, we have a lone bidder in the name of NJ Construction. Again, may request Madam Ruth Reyes to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of NJ Construction for the project, construction of multipurpose building, Barang Dulli, Ambaguio, Nueva Vizcaya. Then please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our prospective bidder and YouTube live viewers. Then kindly give it to Engineer Angie Reyes, one of our TWG member. Let's proceed for project number 4 with contract ID number 23BI0121. The name of project, Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings/Facilities to Support Social Services, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Uddiawan, Solano, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of project, Solano, Nueva Vizcaya. Indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC is 2,970,000 pesos. Project description, construction of 10 meters by 15 meters multipurpose hall. The duration, 135 calendar days. Cost of bid documents is 5,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2023. Pickup license size range, small b. Participating bidders for this project, number 1 is NJ Construction. And the second one is Tamray Construction. Again, may request Madam Lutgarda Reyes from the Secretariat to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of NJ Construction. Then please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our prospective bidders and also our YouTube live viewers. Then please give it to Engineer Narcisa Maborang Santos, also one of our TWG member. Next bidder is Tamray Construction. Again, kindly get it from the bid box. The submitted bidding documents of Tamray Construction, and please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our YouTube live viewers and also our prospective bidders. And please give it to Engineer Rolly Ian Simpuego, also one of our TWG member. Let's proceed for the fifth project with contract ID number 23BI0122. The name of project, Organizational Outcome 1, ensures safe and reliable national road system, bridge program, widening of permanent bridges, Tapaya Bridge, close and open parenthesis B0444-8LZ, along Daang Maharlika, LZ, Bagabag, Nueva Vizcaya. The location of project, Bagabag, Nueva Vizcaya. Indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC is 19,300,000 pesos. Project description, improvement of bridge approaches. Duration, 142 calendar days. Cost of bid documents is 25,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2023. Pickup license size range, small b. For this particular project, we have a lone bidder in the name of John Construction and Supplies Corporation. John Construction and Supplies Corporation. Again, may request Madam Ruth Garda-Reyes from the Secretariat to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of John Construction and Supplies for the project with contract ID number 23BI0122. Then please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our YouTube live viewers and prospective bidders. Then Please give it to Engineer Reden Milyare, also one of our TWG member. Let's proceed for the second to the last project, number 6, with contract ID number 23BI0123. The name of project, Organizational Outcome 2, Protect Lives and Properties Against Major Floods, thus Flood Management Program, thus construction slash maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage system, thus construction of San Fernando flood control at Barangay San Fernando, Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. The location of project, Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. The indicative approved budget for the contract, or ABC, is 48,250,000 pesos. Project description, installation of 400 linear meter steel piles, U-type, with pile cap and reinforced concrete slope protection with embankment at the back and construction of rubble concrete anchorage. The duration, 232 calendar days. Cost of bid documents is 25,000 pesos. Source of fund, regular infra, FY 2023. The pickup license size range, medium A. For this particular project, we have a lone bidder in the name of BRG Construction. Again, may I request Madam Lutgarda Reyes to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of BRG Construction, and please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our prospective bidder and our YouTube live viewers. Then kindly give it to Engineer Myrtle B. Grospe Degamo, also one of our TWG member. The last agenda for today is the 7th project with contract ID number 23BI0124. The name of project, Infrastructure Program, thus multipurpose buildings slash facilities to support social services, thus construction of multipurpose building, San Antonio Norte, Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. The location of project, Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. The indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC is 2,970,000 pesos. The project description, construction of 10 meters by 15 meters multipurpose hall. The duration is 135 calendar days. The cost of bid documents is 5,000 pesos. The source of fund, FY 2023, pickup license size range, small b. For this particular project, we have two participating bidders in the name of Winrow Construction and Mighty Construction and Supply. Again, may I request Madam Lutgarda Reyes to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents. First is Winrow Construction, and please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our prospective bidders and our YouTube live viewers. Then kindly give it to Engineer Bayani F. Molina, also our provisional member from the construction section. The next bidder, the last bidder for this particular project is Mighty Construction and Supply. Again, may request Madam Lutgarda Reyes to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of Mighty Construction and Supply, and please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our prospective bidders and our YouTube live viewers, then kindly give it to our accountant, Madam Sheldon Balico, also one of our TWG member. Kindly inform the back chair if TWG members is ready. So because we have now the result of our eligibility screening from the central office. For project number 23BI0118, ready na. Engineer Myrtle Tigamo. Please check. The, okay. Okay. For contract ID number 23BI0118, for QCD Construction and Supply, please check. For Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2023.
Submitted and valid.
For DTI SEC registration number, valid until January 29, 2026.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until June 23, 2024.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For PhilJEP's registration certificate, valid until August 24, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup license, valid until February 10, 2025.
Submitted and valid.
For pickup registration, valid until September 11, 2025.
Submitted and valid.
For work experience, the result is passed. And for an FCC, the result is passed. Then you can now open the submitted financial documents of QCD Construction and Supply for the project with contract ID number 23BI0118.
Thank you, sir.
For the second bidder for this project, Tamray Construction, Engineer Bayani F. Molina. Please check. For Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2023.
Yes, sir. Valid, sir.
For DTI SEC registration number, valid until April 26, 2026.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until July 28, 2024.
24th, July 24, sir.
Okay. July 28, 2024.
Yes, sir.
For PhilJEP's registration certificate, valid until August 26, August 28, 2024.
Yes, sir.
August 28, 2024.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For pickup license, valid until August 22, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted, sir.
For pickup registration certificate registration, valid until July 21, 2025.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted, sir.
For work experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is pass. And when I open the submitted financial documents of Tamray Construction for the contract with contract ID number 23BI0118.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's proceed for the second contract with contract ID number 23BI119. Let's start for the first bidder with his QCD Construction and Supply. Our accountant, Madam Sheldon Balico, please check. For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023. For DTI SEC registration number, valid until January 29, 2026.
Valid and submitted.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until June 23, 2024.
Valid and submitted.
For PhilJEP's registration, valid until August 24, 2024.
Valid and submitted.
For pickup license, valid until February 10, 2025.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup registration, valid until September 11, 2025.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For work experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is pass. You may now open the submitted financial documents of QCD Construction and Supply for the project with contract ID number 23BI0119.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
For the second bidder for this particular project, Tamri Construction. Engineer Rayward Cortez, please check.
Yes, sir.
For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For DTI SEC registration number, valid until April 26, 2026.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until July 28, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For PhilJEP's registration, valid until August 28, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup license, valid until August 22, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup registration, valid until July 21, 2025.
Valid and submitted.
For the work experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is the pass. We will now open the submitted financial documents of Tamray Construction for the project with contract ID number 23BI0119.
Thank you, sir.
Let's proceed for the third project with contract ID number 23BI0120. For this project, we have a lone bidder in the name of NJ Construction. He's holding the engineer Angie Reyes. And please check. For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023. For DTI SEC registration number, valid until November 8, 2025. For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until December 12, 2023. For PhilJEP's registration, valid until January 4, 2024. For pickup license, valid until April 26, 2025. For pickup registration, valid until June 2, 2024. For work experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is pass. We now open the submitted financial documents of NJ Construction for the project with contract ID number 23BI0120. Let's proceed for the project with contract ID number 23BI0121. For this particular project, we have two participating bidders. First is NJ Construction. Engineer Narcisa Santos, please check. For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023. For DTI SEC registration number, valid until November 8, 2025. For BI tax clearance certificate, valid until December 12, 2023. For PhilJEP's registration, valid until January 4, 2024. For pickup license, valid until April 26, 2025. For pickup registration, valid until June 2, 2024. For work experience, the result is pass. And for an FCC, the result is pass. We now open the submitted financial documents of NJ Construction for the contract with contract ID 23BI0121. Let's proceed for the second bidder for this project. Also for this project, this is Tamray Construction, who is holding Engineer Rolly Ayan Sampego. Please check for mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023. For DTI SEC registration number, valid until April 26, 2026. For BI tax clearance certificate, valid until July 28, 2024. For PhilJEP's registration, valid until August 28, 2024. For pickup license, valid until August 22, 2024. For pickup registration, valid until July 21, 2025. For work experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is pass. We can now open the submitted financial documents for the project with contract ID number 23BI0121. Let's proceed to the next project with contract ID number 23BI0122. Is holding the Engineer Reden Milyare. Please check. For mayor's permit for Janjan Construction and Supply Corporation, valid until December 31, 2023.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For DTI SEC registration, valid until March 14, 2069.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until February 10, 2024.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For PhilJEP's registration, valid until February 22, 2024.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For pickup license, valid until November 5, 2024.
Correct and submitted, sir.
For pickup registration, valid until November 21, 2025.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For works experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is pass. You can now open the submitted financial documents of Janjan Construction and Supplies Corporation for the project with contract ID number 23BI0122.
Thank you, sir.
Let's proceed for the next project with contract ID number 23BI0123. For this particular project, we have a lone bidder in the name of BRG Construction. Engineer Myrtle Degamo. Please check. For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For DTI SEC registration, valid until January 5, 2028.
Submitted.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until October 20, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For PhilJEP's registration, valid until October 25, 2024.
Yes, sir. Submitted.
For pickup license, valid until October 10, 2026.
Yes, sir. Submitted.
For pickup registration, valid until May 18, 2026.
Submitted, sir.
For work experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is pass. We can now open the submitted financial documents for BRG construction for the project with contract ID number 23BI0123.
Thank you.
So let's proceed for the last contract with contract ID number 23BI0124. We have two participating bidders, Mighty Construction and Supply and Winrow Construction. Who's holding Mighty Construction Supply? Win Mighty. Madam Sheldon Balico or accountant, to check for mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023. For DTI SEC registration, valid until July 24, 2024.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until September 8, 2023.
September 18, 2024, sir.
September 18,
Yes.
2024. So, September 18 yan nakata. Ano? For PhilJEP's registration, valid until November 8, 2023.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup license, valid until December 11, 2025.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup registration, valid until August 6, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For his work experience, the result is pass. And for his NFCC, the result is pass. You can now open the submitted financial documents of Mighty Construction and Supply for the project with contract ID number 23BI0124. Let's proceed for the second bidder for this particular project, Winrow Construction, Engineer Bayani Molina. For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted, sir.
For DTI SEC registration, valid until September 15, 2026.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until July 7, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For PhilJEP's registration, valid until July 11, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup license, valid until December 27, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup registration, valid until December 27, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
His work experience, the result is pass. And for his NFCC, the result is pass. You can now open the submitted financial documents of Winrow Construction of the contract with contract ID number 23BI0124.
Thank you, sir.
So, while waiting for the TW members uh, for the seventh project, after the may I request our back Vice Chair Engineer Danilo A. Bernade who will read the offered bid of the several contractors for the 7 civil works. Danilo A. Bernabe to read the award bid of the several contractor for the first four project for with contract ID 23BI0118 up to 23BI121. So, Engineer Danilo A. Bernabe, please take it away.
Hello. Mic test, hello. Ano ba nilbaran? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair, for allowing me to read the offered bid prices of the contractors for contract ID number 23BI0118 up to 23BI0121. Okay, for contract ID number 23BI0118, we have two participating bidders, and they are QCD Construction and Supply and Tamri Construction. The approved budget for the contract for this particular contract ID is 4.95 million pesos. QCD and Tamri Construction were all eligible, and the two contractors submitted a bid securing declaration as form of their bid securities. So for Tamri QCD Construction, is evaluated by Engineer Myrtle Digamo and Engineer Bayani Molina for Tamri Construction. And the technical and financial documents are all rated pass. Okay, the offer bid price for QCD Construction and Supply is, in words, 4,900,394 pesos and 51 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 4,900,000 pesos, 394 4,900,394.51 pesos. And for Tamri Construction, the offered bid price is, in words, 4,905,639 pesos and 17 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 4,905,639 pesos and 17 centavos. In figures, balik tayo kay QCD. Nakalimutan kong i-mention yung in figures. For the benefit of our YouTube followers, numerically, it is 4,900,394.51. And for Tamri Construction, 4,905,639.17. So congratulations to QCD Construction and Supply with an offered bid price of 4,900,394.51, but subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. Thank you. And then for contract ID number 23BI0019, for this particular contract, we have two participating bidders, and they are QCD Construction and Supply and Tamri Construction. The approved budget for the contract is 1.98 million pesos. The technical and financial documents of QCD Construction and Supply, as per evaluation of Ms. Diane Sheldon Baliku, the technical and financial documents are all rated pass. And for Tamri Construction, as per evaluation conducted by Engineer Rayward Cortez, the technical and financial documents are all rated pass. Okay, we go now to the offered bid prices. For QCD Construction and Supply, the offered bid price is 1,960,167 pesos and 23 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 1,960,167 pesos and 23 centavos. In figures, 1, 960, 167.23. And for Tamri Construction, the offered bid price is, in words, 1,964,303 pesos and 68 centavos. No offered discount. I repeat, 1,964,303 pesos and 68 centavos. In figures, 1, 964, 303.68. So congratulations again to QCD Construction and Supply with an offered bid price of 1,960,167 pesos and 23 centavos, but subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. For contract ID number 23BI120, we have a lone bidder, and the lone bidder is NJ Construction. Again, the approved budget for the contract is 4.95 million. As per evaluation conducted by Engineer Anchi Reyes, the technical and financial documents submitted by NJ Construction are all rated pass. The contractor submitted a bid securing declaration as form of his bid security. Yung BSD nung okay. The offered bid price for NJ Construction is, in words, 4,902,163 pesos and 93 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 4,902,163 pesos and 93 centavos. In figures, 4, 902, 163.93. Congratulations to NJ Construction, but subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. For contract ID number 23BI0121, we have two participating bidders, and they are NJ Construction and Tamri Construction. The approved budget for this particular contract is 2,970,000 pesos. As per evaluation conducted by Engineer Rolly Ayan B. Simpuego, the technical and financial documents submitted by Tamri Construction are all rated pass. And for NJ Construction, according to Engineer Narcisa M. Santos, the technical and financial documents submitted by NJ are all rated pass. The two contractors submitted a bid securing declaration as form of their bid security. We go now to the offered bid prices. For Tamri Construction, The contractor offered a bid in the amount of, in words, 2,939,385 pesos and 91 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 2,939,385 pesos and 91 centavos. In figures, 2,939, 385.91. 91. And for NJ Construction, offer the bid in the amount of, in words, 2,958,567 pesos and 53 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 2,958,567 pesos and 53 centavos. In figures 2, 958, 567.53. So the apparent winning bidder is Tamri Construction with an offer bid price of 2,939,385 pesos and 91 centavos, but subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. Okay, Mr. Chair, I have already read the 4 contract. So please continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Engineer Danilo A. Bernabe, our back vice chair, for reading the 4 award bid of the several contractor for the 4 projects with contract ID 23BI 118 to 23BI 1121. So to continue, this is for the project with contract ID number 23BI 122, which is the widening of permanent bridge at Tapaya Bridge. For this particular project, we have a lone bidder in the name of Jan Construction and Supplies Corporation. Jan Construction and Supplies Corporation submitted a bid securing declaration as form of his bid security. Technical and financial documents submitted by Jan Construction and Supplies Corporation are all rated pass according to Engineer Reden A. Milyare. The offer bid of Jan Construction and Supplies Corporation is in the amount of, in words, 19 million 4,000 pesos, 4,764 pesos and 58 centavos. I repeat, 19 million 4,764 pesos and 58 centavos. No discount offered. In figures, 19, 004, 764.58. Since Jan Construction Supplies is a lone bidder for this particular project, Jan Construction and Supplies Corporation is the apparent winner with an offer bid in the amount of 19 million 4,000 pesos 764 and 58 centavos. Congratulations to Jan Construction and Supplies Corporation, but subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. Let's proceed for the next, the number 6 project with contract ID number 23BI0122. For this particular project, again, we have a lone bidder in the name of BRG Construction. BRG Construction submitted a bid securing declaration as form of his bid security. Technical and financial documents submitted by BRG Construction are all rated pass according to Engineer Myrtle G. Degamo. The offered bid of BRG construction is in the amount of, in words, 47,415,625 pesos and 10 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 47,415,625 pesos and 10 centavos. In figures, 47, 415, 625.10. Congratulations to BRG Construction with an offer bid amount of 47,415,625 pesos and 10 centavos, but subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. The last project to be read is with contract ID number 23BI124. For this particular project, we have two participating bidders in the name of Winrow Construction and Mighty Construction and Supplies. Both contractors submitted a bid securing declaration as form of their bid security. Technical and financial proposal are all rated pass for the two contractors according to Engineer Bayani F. Molina for Winrow Construction and our accountant Madam Dayan Sheldon Balico for Mighty Construction and Supplies. His Winrow Construction offered a bid in the amount of, in words, 2,940,349 pesos and 95 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 2,940,349 pesos and 95 centavos. In figures, 2,940,349.95. For Mighty Construction and Supply, his offered bid is in the amount of, in words, 2,948,069 pesos and 52 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 2,948,069 pesos and 52 centavos. In figures, 2,948,069.52. So the apparent winner for this particular project with contract ID number 23BI0124 is Winrow Construction with an offer bid in the amount of 2,940,349 pesos and 95 centavos. Congratulations to Winrow Construction, but subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. That ends for the reading of the 7 civil works for these procurement activities. So, from the Secretariat, do you have any questions or clarification of the recently concluded opening of bids from our YouTube live viewers? None? So, may request our Head Secretariat, Engineer Brian L. Augusto, to if we have any announcement or reminders to make.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we have a announcement and reminder, sir, for the next procurement activities.
Okay, please continue and kindly read the details of these next procurement activities.
For the next procurement activity, which is private conference for the 3 goods and services and 3 civil works on November 3, 2023 at 9 a.m. at PRU Bidding Room, Main Building, DPWH Nueva Vizcaya First District Engineering Office, Bayombong, Nueva Vizcaya. For the goods and services, with contract ID number 23GBI75, name of the project, procurement of 1 unit aerial drone for use of DPWH Nueva Vizcaya First District Engineering Office. Location of the project is DPWH Bayombong, Nueva Vizcaya. Indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 11 million pesos only, with a project duration of 30 calendar days upon issuance of NTP. Cost of bid documents is 25,000. Source of fund is DPWH FY23 2023 capital outlay or EAW. For the second project, for goods, we have contract ID number 23GBI76. Name of project, procurement of 1 unit heavy-duty production copier for use of DPWH Nueva Vizcaya First District Engineering Office. Location of the project is DPWH Bayombong, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 8,100,000 pesos, with a project duration of 30 calendar days upon issuance of NTP. Cost of bid documents is 10,000. Source of fund is DPWH FY 2023 capital outlay or EO. For the third project, sir, for goods with contract ID number 23GBI177, GBI77, rather, name of the project, procurement of 32 pair of proper shoes for office personnel, etc., for use in the maintenance of national roads and bridges. Location of the project is at Bayombong, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 2,026,400 pesos only, with a project duration of 30 calendar days upon issuance of NTP. Cost of bid documents is 5,000. Source of fund is DPWH FY23 capital outlay or EO. For the 3 civil works, sir, with contract ID number 23BI0125, name of the project, organizational outcome 2, protect lives and properties against major floods, flood management program, construction rehabilitation of flood mitigation facilities within major river basins and principal rivers, construction of Homestead flood control structure along Santa Fe River, Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the project is at Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 15,440,000 pesos, with a project description of provision of 428 linear meter gabion revetment with mattresses at existing gravel concrete revetment, with a project duration of 183 calendar days, with a cost of bidding documents of 25,000 pesos, and a source of fund of FY 2022 RA 11639 augmentation, with a pickup license size range of small p. For the second project, sir, for the civil works with contract ID number 23BI0126, name of the project, organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slips, slope collapse and landslides, tertiary roads, Bambang Kasibu Solano Road, K0255 plus 00 to K0255 plus 065. Location of project is at Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 48,250,000, with a project description of additional 2,987.50 square meter rockfall netting with erosion control mat and hydro seeding, with a project duration of 104 calendar days. Cost of bid documents is 25,000, and a source of fund of FY 2022 RA 11639 augmentation, and a pickup license size range of medium A. For the third project, sir, with contract ID number 23BI0127, name of the project, organizational outcome 2, protect lives and properties against major floods, flood management program, construction rehabilitation of flood mitigation facilities within major river basins and principal rivers, construction of Santa Fe River Control Structure, Almaguer South Section, Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. Location of the project is at Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative budget, approved budget for the contract or ABC of 57,900,000 pesos, and a project description of 1. Construction of 187 linear meter rubble concrete revetment with mattresses and gabions, and additional 2 layers gabions at existing revetment. Number 2, construction of 140 linear meter rubble concrete revetment with mattresses and gabions. Duration is 203 calendar days. Cost of bid documents is 50,000. With the source of fund is FY 2022 RA 11639 augmentation and a pickup license size range of medium A. Sir, that's all for the 3 civil works projects, and 3 goods and services is scheduled for November 3, 2023 for a private conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Brian L. Augusto, our Head Secretariat, for reading the reminders announcement for on November 3, 2023. So this again reminder for fellow back members that this is our jury duty that we will attend the private conference on November 3, 2023. Then a reminder, Brother Engineer Brian Augusto, if we have sent letters to our observers for that procurement activity.
Yes, sir. We have already sent a letter.
Okay, thank you. So that ends for today's activity. So again, may I know if we have any questions or clarification from our YouTube live viewers or also from the bidders? None. So can I hear any motion to adjourn?
Mr. Chair, as we are done with the opening of bids for 7 civil work project, I now move for the adjournment of today's procurement activity.
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Since you moved and seconded that this procurement activities, then as back chair, I now officially close this opening of bids. So magandang umaga sa ating lahat. God bless us all and happy holidays. Thank you. Good morning.